Credit card debts are falling all across the nation, and that's actually a good thing. Here's why. What up? You got Mr. Smith, point 5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and in this brief video, I want to talk to you about credit card debts falling and how that's a good thing and how that can benefit you and how you may or why you may want to participate in being a part of the credit card debts falling at a significant rate. You see, a couple of things are taking place that is causing the credit card debts to fall. And as a result, some of the banks are on edge, as they say, but basically they see that, so they're throwing out more incentives. They're changing some of the underwriting laws as it relates to some of the things they put into the contract that are a little bit more looser to keep people using the credit cards the way they want them to, so they can stay profitable in the credit card space. Because if you are paying off your credit cards at a rapid pace and keeping that utilization low or paying it off in full, then they're losing money on the interest side of things, which is a great thing for you, but a not so good thing for them, especially with all of the different points and things that they throw out there. So it's literally like a lot of people are tapping into free money, which brings me to the point of why credit card debts are falling. And I think the number one reason why credit card debts are falling is because people are getting more knowledgeable in the space of credit, which is why we create these videos, to make sure we're educating whomever is interested in hearing it from our perspective in a way that they're able to take what we say, run with it, apply it, and better their credit. And the knowledge is out there at a high amount. So people are realizing that there are things that they can do to restore their credit and things that they must do on their end to restore their credit outside of hiring someone to get things removed, deleted, going back and forth with the bureaus like they hire us to do, or you may hire someone else, or you may do it yourself if you have the time to do so, which is a good thing. Speaking of that, if you want to hire us for our services to help you along your credit restoration journey because you want to get things deleted, removed, things of that nature, click the available link below, set up a consultation. It's free, or you can skip the line and go ahead and take action and actually get us working on your behalf a tad bit faster than if you had to set up a call. Naturally. So with that being said, the education is rampant and people are realizing, because they want to boost their score, there are a couple of things they can do. They can get things deleted, whether they hire us or do the services themselves and go back and forth with the bureau. That's one way, because it helps their payment history, credit history, things of that nature when you're cleaning up your profile. And that's 35% of your score, typically with a dose of other percentages depending on what things you get deleted or updated to positive. But another thing that they're realizing that they have the biggest amount of control over is credit utilization. Literally paying down debt on your credit card heightens your score, and at a fast pace in many cases, depending on when they report to the bureau. So when people realize this, they say, oh, I want to boost my score. Let me get my utilization down. Now that they're more astute and they realize that that's up to 165 points that they can get from credit utilization alone inside of all three bureaus, they're like, it only makes sense to do it. Not only would I lower my debt, pay less interest, but my score would increase naturally, and I'm able to still leverage the credit card for what I want to use it to leverage, because they have a lot of protection built into the credit card, which makes, in many people's lives, a credit card more safe than a debit card, due to if you have to dispute certain things, the credit card works out in your favor more than the debit card. If you've ever had any fraud or things to take place, that credit card works out better than that debit card, especially if you do traveling and you're out of your area quite a bit. So with that being said, people are understanding the power of a credit card, the strength of a credit card, the flexibility that comes with a credit card, and the protection that comes with it. But at the same time, they understand that I want to keep this utilization low, so I spend what I know I can pay off in full at the end of the week, at the end of the month, or before the actual statement date. So because of those things, those credit card balances are dropping like flies, and people's scores are rising, which has also increased the national average as it relates to the height of everyone's credit score. The average score in 2020 was like 710, higher than it's ever been. Credit cards are being paid off in full faster than they ever have been. So a lot of people are getting more astute, more knowledgeable in terms of their credit, and they're doing what they got to do on their end to make sure that they're in control of their credit utilization. If you need assistance, like I stated, the link is available below, but just wanted to let you know why credit card balances are dropping like flies, and the banks, their perspective, what they're trying to do in order to make sure they stay in some type of profit zone. But salute to the people who are taking action and taking full control of their credit. That's all I got for this video. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.